Everybody's saying, well, I'm not affected by toxins. Really? I wrote a whole book on it because I thought it was such an important subject. And believe me, I thought I knew a lot about toxins. And when I wrote this book, I learned so much. I keep going back and rereading my book, Toxic, because it reminds me of how important all the choices that we make really are. Everybody, every living thing on the planet has a toxic burden, and to different extents with different people depending on your exposure. There are some people who are walking around who their body is so loaded with toxins, they reach what I call a tipping point. These are people who have multiple chemical sensitivities, MCS. These are people who walk into a room that's just been sprayed with some kind of air freshener, and their nose starts and their sinus starts and the eyes get bloodshot, the joints get stiff. Everybody's reactions are different. Sometimes, you know, the brain gets foggy. The toxic burden is particularly affecting our children who are now experiencing an epidemic of what I call the initials: ADD, ADHD, OCD, bipolar, schizophrenia, autism, dyslexia, dyspraxia, all these new brain diseases that were rare. There used to be autism in 1 in 100,000 children. Now it's 1 in 10. It's crazy what's happening. So what's the antidote? You can't stop living and you can't give up hope. But you can control the amount of toxicity that you are exposed to. You can control it. You can control it by the food choices you make. It may be a little more expensive to buy organic food. It's really not that much more expensive. It's much more readily available now. It's so worth it to buy organic food. Why would you eat food that's been sprayed with poison? When did they think it was a good idea to spray our food with poison in the first place? I grew up on organic food, but we didn't call it organic food. It was food. Nobody sprayed poison on it. We used natural things to kill bugs, etc. And sometimes you got bugs and you had to, like, that was a crop that didn't work. We now have a spray for everything, and it's starting to build up in our bodies. The Environmental Working Group did a study of cord blood of newborn babies. They tested positive for 180 different toxins. They had never even taken their first bite or sip of food ever. So if we think we're going to thrive and survive in today's polluted planet, then you've got to participate in your own health by really thinking about the food you buy, the food you feed to your family, the skincare you put on your skin, the hair, what you wash your hair with, what you put on your face. At SUZANNESUMMERS.com, we have beautiful lipstick. This is Suzanne Summers lipstick. It's no lead. Do you know how much lead you're taking in throughout the year just from your lipstick alone? It's staggering when you read the stats on it. So every choice you make to eliminate a toxin in your life and that of your family is going to have a positive effect on your health. And in the end, you're either the winner or the loser. It's your choice. You can find out a lot about toxins in this book, Toxic.